I just got in trouble. If you don't know what I just got in trouble for, you need to go on my Twitter feed and see the Periscope Live. She's not as mad as me. She's smiling now. See, I buttered her up like a roll. Like a country biscuit, you got buttered up with some honey. What? What are you doing? Do you want more Whitney Houston? Okay, could you possibly want some more Whitney Houston tonight? Are you more of a Mariah girl? What do you want? Are you pissed? You want the iPhone? Watch the video. I got bitched at. I did. You were so pissed. I haven't seen you that. I can't remember the last time I've seen you that mad. I get it, but you need to understand. Much like Whitney Houston, her voice overpowered other singers. My love for Whitney Houston overpowers how angry you were. You have to understand. You have to ask yourself something. Megan, you have to ask yourself something. Am I better for having blared Whitney Houston in the morning, or am I worse for it? Unequivocally, whether you realize it or not, you're better for hearing that this morning. The neighbors love Whitney Houston. No, you don't understand. The neighbors love Whitney Houston. Much like I do. I don't love her as much as I love you. But you should probably think about the way that you decided to encounter me. Because your emotions, whether you realize it or not, they have consequences. You're getting coal for Christmas. I love you. Sorry, guys. I just got scolded in a way by my wife that I have not been scolded in years. Man, what? All right, where are we at here? Is we good? Osado. No, she's not always right, Benjamin. That's where guys go wrong. Guys go wrong when they think that their wife is always right, or their girl's always right. Guys go wrong when they say happy wife, happy life. Okay? It's a give and take. It's a give and take. The man must be happy. Dude, man, it's like, yeah, the wife is 50% of the marriage. That's not stupid. Listen. Listen, if you here's my view on the woman's always right thing. That is fucking ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is what cucks say, because the woman isn't always right. Period. Neither is the guy. Both can be wrong. So that's why you need to have a healthy discourse. You have to be able to call each other out on their bullshit. I mean, look, man, we're coming up on 9 years together, okay? If Do you understand how frustrating it would be to be with somebody for 9 years and say that they're always right? Part of the reason that we will have been together for 9 years and will be together forever is because we can tell each other when we're full of shit. And that's why it works. Nico Castellucci, the man with the greatest name ever, went to the gym already. Me too. I still got to go back. I'm doing 2-a-days right now. And it's crypto time now. Yes, it is. Good morning. Al, we'll get the PHX. Benjamin, I hope you're having a good morning. Ankit, I hope that's your name. I hope I said that right. If not, I apologize. Good morning. BTC buy now. Yeah, we'll see. I bought $1 from the bottom, so I'm not buying BTC right now. Ian, good morning, sir. I hope you are well as well, Ian. Ankit, Ankit, Ankit. Dude, you gotta tell me how to say your name. Is it Ankit? Is it Ankit? Is it Ankit? I'm just a uncultured white dude. Now, I'll tell you guys a little story. When it comes to grammar and mostly spelling, I might as well be Indian. And I say that with a lot of respect for how damn good the Indians are at spelling. It's something culture-wise. I mean, they're very, very diligent people, but it's something culture-wise that just works for them with spelling. And that's why when you turn on the National Spelling Bee, a lot of them are Indians. And I used to go to spelling bees, and I won my entire school district in the capital of Ohio, right? Columbus. I was in 4th grade. I won the entire school district spelling bee, and it was K through 12. Okay, the entire school district. This 4th grader, and not only that, I got stuck on Piccolo, and I was like, is it 2 C's? Is it 2 L's? I know it's OLO, or I know it's O's around the L's. Is it 2 C's or is it 2 L's? So I was like, this is going to be tough because you would think that it would be 2 L's. So I went with 2 C's and an L. Shit, is that right? Is that what I did? I got it right. Yeah, it's 2 C's and an L. Bang, son. And then I went to regional, then I went to state. And there was this girl in a competing school district. She ended up going to nationals. She was the nicest girl in the world, just Indian girl. And she got like top 20 nationals or something like that. And I remember watching it because they had it on ESPN2 back then. Because ESPN2 used to have all these weird shit in like in the late 90s, early 2000s. They used to have like roller derby and all sorts of weird stuff. And so they would put the spelling bee on there. And I saw her on there. And I was like, man, if I studied like she studied, because I talked to her, and she actually read the dictionary. Like her parents would make her and her brother read the dictionary. Her brother was in like 1st grade and he was killing it. And so yeah. What I'm trying to tell you is spelling is my thing. I never read the dictionary. I couldn't bring myself to do it. But if I had, I mean, because they ask you all sorts of fucking weird words. I remember watching the winning word that year. I don't know why I remember this, but I have a weird memory. It was lineage. And I had never heard of that word. And the kid that won, like, the thing is, you can never tell if they actually know the word or not when it's asked to them, because they have a process. It's like repeat it. Country of origin, language of origin, and then they'll say it multiple different ways back to the announcer to try to pull off like an accent on a letter. And so like they're just highly trained professionals. Really, they're highly trained professionals. And so the kid that won it, he you just couldn't tell. And he asked all his questions. He got the word. He wanted to make sure and then he just ripped it off like it was nothing. And you're like, dude, you had to know that word from the very beginning. Pacahos. Are they really called Pacahos, a marching band? Benjamin, we are getting to crypto chat. If you stick around, Benjamin Eid, I hope I said your last name right. If you if you're new around here, every morning, since you guys are my people, and I love you guys. First off, I said this yesterday. I don't have any coworkers, right? So when the first 10, 15 minutes of crypto and coffee every morning, I talk to you guys. We talk back and forth. So about non-crypto stuff, and then we get into an hour of crypto. So just get to know me. I'll get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Pick a hose. I don't think there's any hose in marching band. Big bad. I don't think there's any hose in marching band. Although, okay, that's not true. That's not true. Okay, and here's why. Because, true or false? All right, I was in band until 8th grade. Played percussion. I play guitar. Right? I'm a singer. So I love music. And I'm not, but I think we can all agree there's more nerdy chicks in the marching band than there are on the cheerleading squad. Right? Like what you would define as nerdy. Right? And nerdy chicks can be weirdos. Right? So yeah, and I wouldn't call them hoes, I'd call them weirdos. So I don't know what all you marching band people have been doing. If you guys are like sneaking out behind the bleachers or something. But I was in theater senior year of high school. At my school, we had the best speech and debate team in the state, and speech tournaments used to be lit AF, man. Every Saturdays, just lit, man. And we had a team of like 130 people at our high school. Like, it was no joke. We were the big dogs, man. We were like the Golden State Warriors. We walked into the speech and debate tournaments. People were like, oh, fuck, there's Perry. Like, yeah, bitch, we're here. We won again. So I was in theater, right? I promised my speech and debate coach that I would join it senior year. So I was in the play. And it'd be Monday through Friday for 3 hours a night. You'd have practice for like 3-4 months. Okay? Because our performing arts at our high school was not messing around, like, no joke. So, you know, when they're practicing scenes, you're not always up there. It's like it's not always your scene to practice, right? And so you'd be sitting it'd be done in the theater, you'd be sitting in the seats, just with other kids dicking off, you know, you're in your hoodies and your sweatpants and you're just like kicking it. And so you'd be doing your homework, but a lot of times, you know, you wouldn't be doing your homework. Guys would be flirting with chicks and girls would be flirting with dudes. And like, I just remember the theater, like all the dudes in theater had great things to say about the theater chicks, about the nerdy chicks. So yes, I understand why you're calling it pick-a-hose is what I'm trying to say. I had a girlfriend. I was a good boy. But, yeah. Yeah, I can see why you're saying that. Yes, exactly what you just said. Yes, they are. Big Bad Voodoo. Very, very much. Very much. I did band until 8th grade. But, look, man. The same people that were in speech and debate and theater were in band. So I completely understand. I know exactly what you're talking about. Your strippers don't come from the cheerleading squad. Your strippers come from the marching band. True or false? Spam it in the chat. What genre was I in speech? I did sophomore year was, what's that category called? Where somebody else writes an original speech, because there's original, and then there's the people who do the speeches that the original people had done the previous year. So like somebody won a state championship and is extremely competitive, man. If you guys don't understand it, it's extremely fucking competitive, and you got to be on your shit. So there's a original category. These people would write their own speeches and give them, and it'd be like 10 to 15 minutes, and you would like block out. Like it's legit shit, man. And this, I did it because it taught me to like be completely comfortable speaking in front of crowds. But my sophomore year, I did an original piece from somebody who won the state championship in original a few years before from my high school. And then junior year, because at my high school it was 10th through 12th, and freshmen were not at the high school; they were in junior high. So, sophomore year I did that, and then junior year I did duo. Senior year I did humor. But the other categories are drama, prose poetry, and then there's a speech, and then there's the debate team, and they have different categories for debate. But I never did debate. I should have. But speech was way too fun. Oh man, Saturday speech tournaments. You're in your suit and your tie, and you like get bussed out to a high school like 2 hours away with like 100 fucking speech nerds. You want to talk about a good time. All right. Have your kids learn to read music, Benjamin. You want to talk, like, that'll help them with math and kind of conceptual sciences. They'll take care of all of it. That's why math was easy for me. It was because I learned how to read music young, and it works out the right side of the brain. So, not the right side of the brain, but the creative side of the brain, which I think is the left side. All right, let's get to crypto. It was fun. I love talking shit with you guys. Do I play? I play guitar. I don't play as much as I should. I can't play right now because it's been over a month, and my finger is still really sore at the tip from when I broke it. And like my ring finger, I mean, you need your ring finger. High school memories, baby. All right. Recap of yesterday. Told you guys Ada was ready to go. It did. I told you guys Strat was ready to go. It fucking did. Told you guys Zill was ready to go. It did. And let's look at Bitcoin now. So Bitcoin should be running into resistance here, because if you go to the 4 hour, that's the 200 moving average. And then if you go to the daily, this is the 236 of the top of the drop to the bottom. Significant resistance. If it doesn't catch here, right under $4,000, 39.42 is the resistance, and it's gotten up to 39.1650. If it doesn't catch here for a pullback, the next spot's like 44.50-ish, 44.40-ish. I wouldn't be taking new longs here. Because we'll zoom into the 6 hour. This was a support and resistance line. like pretty clearly. Back here. So it should act as resistance now, knowing that the 236 is also right there. I would expect a pullback. If we go to the hourly, is volume declining? No, not at all. What about the 4 hour? It's good. I mean, guys, if you zoom out to the 3-day, this still has a ways to go up, right? It's just what I'm saying is that the reload zone on Bitcoin is now going to be like 35.30 to 36.30. And so I'll teach you guys something. If we go back to, we'll go to the 12 hour. If this 236 to 39.42, if this has been the top, and it got to 39.16, so we'll draw from the bottom of the bottom to the top of the rise, okay? And we'll zoom in. 0.5 fib of the entire move would be where I'd try to reload, 35.23. Okay? You'll know it's time for 35.23 if, and we'll go down to the 4 hour so it's easier to see. You'll know it's time if you get a 4 hour close below 37.34. That's the 236 at the bottom to the top of this move. 236 of this move. That's your immediate bull bear line. If it closes below that, I would be expecting 35.23. And I also would not rule out a move to the golden pocket, 3400 to 3430-ish. Okay? That's where I'd be trying to reload. Turn this into a support resistance flip. Right here. So, I'm not shorting. I'm not shorting at all. You know, if you wanted to short, stop below 4K, above 4K. But I have my long $1 from the bottom. So it's up over 50% right now, I believe. This is cool. Now, if we look at the 1 minus, I've been saying, like, it's time for a drop for a while. This looks like it wants to retest. I've been very adamant about it. And if we go to we'll go to the 12 hour. Like, and I was saying, man, this looks like a rising wedge, bruh. It should happen now. It's a rising wedge. So, what are we looking at? Again, bottom to the top. This is the inverse Bitcoin chart, guys. If this 236 doesn't catch right here, and it probably will, and then it'll probably make a lower high, and like, again, you would long around the mid 3500 zone. You know, the 0.5 of this entire correction is at 4,800, guys. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen. And really, if you just look at price action and you zoom out to the daily here, this horizontal line right here, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see this bitch go up to like 5,800 almost. I wouldn't be surprised to see a retest of that zone. And then what happens there determines the trend. But I'm going to keep jamming this into your thick, hollow heads. I'm kidding. Is that if we look at the last Bitcoin bear trend as a proxy for this one, it broke horizontal support and then came back and retested it right there. And this is where we could be right now. There was a lot less liquidity in the market. And remember, this is a 3-day move right here. There's a 3-day candles, I mean. But, and then it dumped again, higher low. So, you know, the higher that we go right here, the more likely it is that we've put in our low. And that we're just going to go in accumulation mode. That's what I would be rooting for here. If it's not going to be a V-bottom and we are going to dump, I want accumulation mode. I don't want new lows. Like, the Bitcoin's adequately priced right now. It's underpriced, really, but the market's never wrong. That's what Tom Lee doesn't understand. Tom Lee said that the market's wrong on Bitcoin, and you can say that all you want, but the market's not wrong. We are. So Um, in this accumulation mode from the time that it bottomed, shit, man, that's like 288 days. Yeah, that's a little while. Doesn't mean that'll be what it is, but I'll tell you what, Bitcoin's got it's got a block halving in like how long? Less than 2 years. $524 ish. 26th of May 2020, so like a year and a half. And Litecoin should take off because the market, I think, will front run the block halving. 232 days. I'm excited. Oh, I told you about the XLM trade yesterday too, and it's up. So we done good there, Cubs. Private groups killing it. BTC dominance was denied from the trend line. Hey, Tomo. Go get it, girl. You can call us a W bottom if you draw under it. Yep. All right. Looks good. But again, guys, I'm not excited about BTC dominance coming down until it breaks this 236, which is at like 52. So below 52, I'll be happy. Because then the bitch is coming back to 56, 55. And it might be a slow creep down there. But this needs retested. And that's at 45. Like, that needs retested. Just like I've been screaming about the inverse chart needing to retest where it dumped. If we're trading a bull market, right? That's why you go to the inverse. So you know you're on the right side of the trend. This needs to retest it. There'd be your alt season. The fuck? BTC is trying to hit 4,000 on Bitfinex. It did. Huh. Interesting. So, all right, let's go to ETH. Look, man, the daily 20 EMA on ETH is at like 137. And let's go to the daily real quick. Like, the next area of resistance should be like this 115 zone, like right here. But where's the 236 from the drop? Top of the drop to the bottom. 116. I'm sorry. 114.68-ish. So 115. It's like your three rising methods here. Rising three methods. Daily RSI is only at 44. Go to the 4 hour. Volume's okay, but it is declining. Hourly looks good. A little bit of a bear div on the hourly. Anything on the 4 hour? Oh, we didn't see what shorts versus longs is doing. What? This can't be right. This can't be right. There's no fucking way this is right. There's no fucking way this is right. Oh my God. Oh, I was going to say, man, there's no fucking way. How is it on the 4 hour? It's at 26.4, but on the daily. Still a lot of shorts in the market. Oh my God, it is right. Dude, there's 10,000 more shorts than longs in the market, and shorts are climbing. They're going to get squeezed. They're fucking trapped. There's so much room for more shorts or for more longs. I would long the shit out of the mid 35s. I can't fucking believe what I'm looking at right now. This is the most fueled rocket I've seen this year in 2018. Shorts are fucking trapped as shit. I mean, excuse my language, but they've already blown their load. They've already got their shorts positioned. There's not a lot of room for more shorts. Not everybody can be on one side of the market. There's a lot of room for new longs. And this is how support becomes resistance. Because if we go back to BTC and go to like the 6 hour, we busted through this resistance right here. And this is where we can come back, tag it, and continue on. And that's exactly what will happen. That's exactly what will happen. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. That's exactly what will happen. Shorts are shitting their fucking pants right now. Tomo Mainnet was released. Don't forget to get your token swapped. It was the 18th, right, Simon? I put mine on KuCoin, so they do it for me like a week ago, I think. Don't use shorts versus longs as a reason to do something in the market. Use it as a supplementary reason to help get you where you want to go. So I know that Bitcoin has busted through the first resistance, and I had identified, before I even looked at shorts versus longs, I had identified that the reload zone was in the mid 3500s, right? And then I look at shorts versus longs, and I'm like, holy fuck, there's a room for a ton of longs, and there's not much room for more shorts. Shorts have already positioned themselves, and they're all underwater. So shorts have to buy to close. Well, if their break-even zone is around that first resistance, they're going to get out and buy in the mid 3500s. Not only that, but there will be people trying to long in the mid 3500s. It's a lot of buying to be done still. Benjamin, it's already your favorite channel. Make sure you subscribe. One love, baby. Every Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, Big Bad Voodoo. I'm taking it to at least 4,400 from 3,500. Okay, yeah, KuCoin's automatic. Good. Then mine are done. And you guys want my Tomo? Give me $10. I'll give you each one of them. There's only 100 million Tomo. I'm excited about Bitcoin right now. Let it come back first, though. All right, Litecoin. More like Litcoin. Litecoin's reload zone's like 2675-ish, a little bit above that maybe, if you want to front run it. And then I still see 35, man. ADA. It's right under resistance right now. I still see 1,000 with no problem. Should see 1,000 again. Reload zone on ADA, 920-ish, 925-ish. Icon. Busted through resistance. I think there's a high chance that we end up seeing 7K. Reload zone, it would be, right here, it's busting through. Is there any hourly volume? Yeah, there is. Yeah, you could reload at like 61. EOS, I think it needs to come down. I'm short. The 2 hour, little head and shoulders looks like it's tipping over. Denied, and then here's what you guys need to see. It was denied at this resistance right here. So it'll probably bounce back up here and then get denied at 70, right before 71. It just needs to cool off for a minute. And yes, I'm short. Somebody asked PHX. I should look at that. On paper we go together. Buy it with a stop below 217. Have fun. Should be good. If you want to buy it, that's where I would do it. Let's look at XRP. All right, it broke 10K. All right, I broke 10K. Okay. Next resistance is 10.5. A daily close over 11K is a moon mission on XRP. FYI. XLM, still loving this setup. It hit our pink box from yesterday. High of 3280. Awesome. Easy work. Reload zone would be like 3060, 3075. If it gets there, good luck. Let me look at the 4 hour. It's a pretty significant rejection wick. No volume though. Yeah, it'll keep going higher. I think the reload zone is more like 3103 to 3105. Zilliqa should continue. Should continue. Reload zone would be like 415 to 418. TRX, not a ton of volume, but it's in the clear right now. I want to see where this daily closes. I've been very patient with this because, oh shit, it's about to, if it closes above this daily 20 EMA, and especially if it closes above 430, it might be time to party. Be patient. Be patient. Strat, big volume. I think Strat wants to pull a waves, guys. I think it's got a date with 40K and almost 50K. Reload zone, you might not get in this one. Your reload zone would be 25. 24.5. I'd say 25. This is actually like pretty easy charting right now. Waves. Go to Binance. I want to see the volume. That's Bittrex. What am I doing? Binance. Good volume. Let's look at the daily for resistance. All right, it's almost in the clear on Binance. What about the real resistance is on, and I'll go to the 3-day here. It's at resistance right now, guys. I just don't see it busting through this. There's no fucking way. Because we could take this all the way back here. This has been an inflection point for the market for a while. Yeah, I wouldn't buy this. You're out of your fucking mind. I'd rather have ZIL. Strats early. I mean, you might be able to get Strat up to 40K to 50K. I think you probably will. Neo's even above $7. Yeah, Neo should start curling up here, guys. I think it's actually not a bad play. Up to at least 230 on sats, and dollars should be an easy play up to like, damn, this bitch might want like 1350, man. It's gonna at least want $10, but I'm thinking 1350. It's just easy resistance. Let's look at Storm. We'll see. I'm not looking at Storm right now. Cash. Cool. It's on the daily 20 EMA. First reload zone is going to be like 45, but I still think it gets down to like 4K. And it really might want like 36, 3,700. So stack the bids lower if you want to buy more cash. So double, this is, like I said yesterday, it's like a double bottom zone on MCO. I mean, you could buy this with a stop below 50K. What's Verge doing? Okay, it's trying it. Verge looks really good, guys. Verge looks really good. It's back above here. I'm digging it. And something tells me that could be a 4-hour ascending triangle. Correct. There you go, breakout. Now this will be its resistance, and the reload zone would be like 182-ish. Any volume? This is not Binance, so we can't see. What's the RX doing? It looks like it wants 90 to 91. XMR. I wanted to buy this so bad last night. XMR BTC. Like, desperately bad. Look where this bitch is at. This is a lot like our Stellar Lumens play right now. When has this been wrong to buy? Since early 2017. And then we're on the 3-day, right? Lower low on price. Significant bull div on the 3-day. I think that's the play, to be honest with you. And then your stop obviously would be below like 114. Now, is there room in the USD pair to run? Absolutely. This bitch wants $78, man. This is at least 165. Yeah, man. I think so. I don't think it's a bad idea. Let's look at the market cap. Still got room to run to add another 15 billion before resistance. And then where's the 236? We'll take the volume out. Where's the 236? Right now. If we get above 130 billion in market cap, really we should go to 161, but horizontal say that it should go to like 187. Should be fun. Fun times. Fun times in the neighborhood. Aeon looks like it wants some. Severely oversold. Significant 3-day bull div. Good God. That's probably a weekly bull div. Or close. It's probably not. Yeah, it's not, but it's close. V-Chain. Man, this is a perfect bounce off 100. This is a double bottom. This is a buy. Next resistance is like 125 to 129. Could get as high as 133. But again, 236 of this drop. It's fucking easy work. That 236 is at like 143. Eventually, this chart's going to look like this, guys. This project's not messing around. This will 10x. And for now, this is the bottom. What's up, Conrad? Oh! Zilliqa's a badass project, Benjamin. It's going to make a lot of people a lot of money, including you and me. Zcash? It's got big funding, man. Fucking Zcash. I don't know, man. Maybe like $79 to $75. It's a coin that never stops dumping. The founder's reward ruins everything, man. Zuko gets 20% of every block mined. It's ridiculous. It's so flawed, it's ridiculous. It'll probably pump again, but I won't have a bag of it. Walton Chain. Resistance should be around 34 on Walton Chain. For now. But the real resistance should be around 45-ish. Reload zone. 29.5-ish. IOTA. Yeah, it's time to start looking at the scam coins. Oh, IOTA's pumping like a motherfucker. It's at resistance. Reload is 72. Really? Denta coin? Denta coin dominance? I'm just kidding. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. If you want to buy it to hold, this isn't bad, but it's probably better at like 3. It's already there. Yeah, just stay out of this shit, man. Come on now. Stay out of this. Let's not look at this. It's ridiculous. This coin's never gonna do anything. We already looked at Aeon. Voodoo. Al, what do you want enlightened on? Angie says, to play it safe, I'm not buying anything, including Bitcoin, until it comes out of the top of the cloud on the daily. I know this is a conservative, but that's not a bad strategy, right, for a beginner? Price leaving the daily cloud is not a buy signal. There's 4 criteria you need. You need price. You need 4 things above cloud. Price, Tenkin, Kijun, and lagging span. That's your buy signal. Hot gonna hit 9 sats or not? Probably not. Psycoin. Well, what's Digibyte doing? It's pumping. Psycoin's low is 69. There's something so perfect about that over here. Look, man, Psycoin, you could buy it with a stop below 66. Okay? Is there let's look at it on Binance. Yeah, there's volume. Yeah, man. Have at it. Oh. I try to get it near 71, but yeah. You do? Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys, you know where to find me. I'll open a couple positions probably with Crypto Critics, and those in the private group, you know, I'll be in there. So have a good day. I will see you tomorrow at BTC's at resistance right now. Then for like 44.50. I'll see you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. One love.